Welcome back to the show. Well, we, switch gears a little bit. As you know, on this show, we love to talk about various things. And, one of the things we've really been concentrating on recently on the show is holiday gift giving. So we had some things for the foodie in your life with Aurora, and now we've got something for the techie in your life. And we're talking about the younger people on your list. Amber Mack joins me from Amber Mack Media, the president. Welcome, Amber. Great to have you here. And Amber, I have to ask you, are you ready for the holidays? Have you got everything taken care of so far?
Oh my goodness, absolutely not.
Oh, good.
I have a 13-year-old at home, and I have a list of things from him, and I haven't even started.
Well, you've got some ideas for really affordable yet adorable things for those, techies and I would say every young person is probably into technology in some way. Let's talk about the creative kid first. What do you have for the creative kid?
Yeah, so this is for the younger kids. It's the VTech KidiZoom DX3 smartwatch from the Best Buy Canada Holiday Gift Guide, and it is so adorable. So this is for kids ages 4 to 12. It lets kids change the clock faces. There are up to 50 different clock faces. I love that it has a school mode so that you can turn it off if you're in school. It has dual cameras, as you can see here, so kids who are creative have the option to take fun little photos. They can add filters. They can tell the time, of course, all of that. So it's really, really cute for that younger kid on your list.
Yeah, and I love that idea. Instead of jumping right into, getting the younger kid maybe a cell phone, that's something that's a little more fun, and it doesn't necessarily distract them as much as far as technology goes. What about something for that savvy student out there, Amber?
Yeah, so let's talk about kids who are a little bit older. We have the Acer Chromebook 317 in front of me. This comes with the Chrome operating system. So this really is an everyday laptop that's affordable. It's great for kids to use their favorite apps, for them to stream their favorite YouTube videos, to do their homework. It really does everything. What I love about this is that it has this gorgeous 17-inch display. Nice. So a nice big display. It also has up to 12 hours of battery life. So a lot of students will want Chromebooks for school. And again, this is the perfect pick because of the battery life, but also because of this gorgeous big screen.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, homework alone, that big screen makes such a huge difference for anybody, let alone kids. Let's talk about the streamer out there. You have something for the stylish streamer.
Yeah, so those kids who love to game, we have the Razer Kraken BT Kidi headset right here. This is a Bluetooth headset, but what's adorable about it is that you can actually change the colors on the headset in terms of little ears and the lighting on the side. Again, this is so much fun for those kids who love to game or shoot YouTube videos on their computer. It makes it so simple. You can change it to millions of different colors. And again, it's Bluetooth and wireless. So I think this is really great for, honestly, any tween or teen on your list because it is adorable, but also the latest tech from Razer.
Well, let's stay on that idea of gamer, because you also have something for the teen gamer out there. Not only, headphones are important, but there are other important aspects when it comes to gaming.
Yeah, so let's talk external monitors. So I have a gorgeous one here. This is the LG 32-inch Ultra Gear UHD gaming monitor. So really sleek, but a couple of things that gamers will also love. It allows you to have lifelike gaming. So the gaming experience can feel like you're immersed in the game. It has really fast speeds and rapid response times. If you play video games, you know how critical that is. This is especially true for teens who are true gamers. It has a beautiful design as well, hexagon lighting. I really love the look of this, but one of the things I especially love, again, is kind of that lifelike experience, how stunning this looks. For any gamer on the list, they want to have the latest and greatest gear. So if you give them something like this as an external monitor, they will be endlessly happy for a long time coming.
I've never asked you this, Amber. I mean, being a tech expert like yourself, are you a gamer yourself?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I don't play a lot of games like my son might play, but I certainly am in a gaming household. This is probably true for so many parents, right? So I'm very familiar with all of the games that my son loves to play. And so I know how all this gear is really important to him. And it kind of speaks to their personality as well, right? They can show it off on videos that they create and even doing video calls with their friends. Because gaming these days is very social, and that's where this can come into play.
Since I have you, I'd love to get some advice for our viewers out there when it comes to shopping for tech. I think when we walk into, maybe a big box store, or even when we're scrolling online, it becomes quite overwhelming. What tips can you give to people out there when they're shopping for tech gifts for the family or for their friends?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really great question because I think everybody struggles, myself included. So the first thing I will say is read reviews. Read as many reviews as possible. So from some of those big websites, those big names like the CNETs of the world, that will help you get a sense of kind of the pluses and the minuses in terms of products that you're considering. I would also say that future-proof your technology. So even though you may find something that is the best deal and feels like, oh, this is the steal that I got, remember that you want something that's going to last a long time, and that's really important. So it's more of an investment. And the third thing that I would say is definitely shop around and look around, and even consider the fact that there's refurbished tech as well, like new technology that you can get that has been totally refurbished. Another way to save some money.
You mentioned reviews there, and I'm glad you mentioned something like CNET because sometimes reviews is something you have to be really careful with. I know when I talk to travel agents, people like that, the culinary world has always expressed, the fact that you be really careful where you find your reviews from. Is that important when it comes to technology as well?
It is really important. And so, the first item that I mentioned from the Best Buy Canada Holiday Gift Guide, I found this because it was in that gift guide. So it's already been curated. So we know that someone has gone through and picked kind of the best of the best. So for me, it feels like when you look at reviews, you want to go to sources and to companies that you really trust and to people that you trust as well. So I think the same is true in terms of all types of shopping, but it's especially true when you're choosing the latest technology.
Amber, for all of these gift ideas, do you have them and more available on your website around this time of year?
I sure do. So I have a blog post over my website. It's featured on the homepage at ambermac.com. Super easy to find. It has all of these products, all of the links, tells you where you can buy them, the pricing. And again, these are all great prices for gifts this holiday season.
Fantastic. Amber, always appreciate you having on the show. All the best to you and your family over the holidays. Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me on.
Always appreciate time with you, Amber. Again, if you're looking for some of those tech gifts, visit ambermac.com to find out the entire list. We'll be back with more right after this.